All right, hello. We're back to the Baby Zone. Hello.
Welcome.
Season 12, the Baby Zone. I've got a question for you, Scoot.
I have a question for you, and it's probably a shorter question, so I'm going to ask mine first. I'm going to let you finish, except I'm not. Is my face now the Baby Zone?
Depends what you put there.
I just meant because I look like more of a baby now.
Oh.
You made it ugly. Ask your question.
I made it
now.
ugly.
Yes.
Okay. So my question to you is, you're a coffee man. You like the coffee. You like the milk.
I love this question already.
Milk and
Anything
coffee.
that involves me loving milk, I'm on board.
Mm-hmm. Every cat loves milk.
We do, but we're not really supposed to have that much, but we fucking love it.
When's the last time you made your own coffee? And didn't have it from another place that you bought it from? When's the last time you made coffee at home?
Oh, almost never.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. I like
It's a daily expense.
Not daily.
Carson Daily?
It's a Carson daily expense. I don't know. It's like a 2 or 3 times a week expense.
All right. Thought you were a daily coffee boy.
Nah, that's a long way to go every day.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you want the good shit. Do you
have
think
to go
that
to-
if
yeah,
you
I'm not
could
gonna-
replicate the same experience as the places that you like at home, would you drink coffee every day?
Yeah. I think so. Are you proposing someone buy me a very expensive espresso machine?
Oh, I don't know. I was just curious about it because at my new place, I bought a French press, which doesn't mean that I'm doing anything fancy. It just means I'm making coffee in a very convenient, fast, easy way. And I saw that there was, it was on my counter, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Scoot makes coffee at home.
Mm-mm.
No.
Not gonna do it. Yeah, if I had a several $1,000 espresso machine, I would definitely give it a shot with the same espresso that my good place
Do you think even
uses.
the espresso machines at the places that you get your coffee from are several $1,000s? Is that a thing? I don't really know what
they're
the
like-
bar for is. I don't really know.
The one
what
like at the coffee place is
Really?
like $20,000.
What does it do?
It's like it makes espresso.
What it really? I
Look,
didn't know.
man.
Oh my God! People are in the chat are saying
they're
yes
crazy.
in all caps. I had no idea.
I looked at
What does it
the,
do?
I looked
Does it
at
suck
the
your dick?
home it sucks your dick, certainly. I looked at the home version of the brand that they use at my coffee place, and the home version was $5,000 or $6,000.
Pressurized.
Passage to the Norns.
What would we need to go back
So it's
there
sexy
for,
dick.
brother?
It's sexy
Thought
dick.
Atreus would like the horse.
Yeah, it's incredibly expensive.
Kratos said horse. I did not hear any other word, so I don't know what's happening. But he said horse.
Ba 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 ba. Horse head. Ba 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 ba.
Blah 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 blah. Horse.
Jesus Christ, really? Yes, Jesus Christ, really. Ari Kashir.
Damn it.
What? Yeah. What is the brand? Is the brand La Marzocco? Yeah, La Marzocco is the one they use at my spot.
I'm glad I'm not like so much of a coffee enthusiast because like every other thing that I'm an enthusiast of, I'll be like, I'll just get the best thing at home. So I'm glad that I don't give a shit about the espresso that I drink.
Must be nice.
Because, damn, I would be 20,000 in the hole right now. I'd be in debt. I'd be trying to pay that back at the moment. That sounds like shit.
I mean,
as a movie
thinking about it.
enthusiast, like fuck, like you know, you can have a good TV for way less than that. Like,
yeah.
you know, things I care about, I want the best shit, but like,
It's Yeah, so do I,
Couldn't-
and I
what the
can't
fuck?
have. Well, I can have them. I just can't have them at home.
Jesus.
Yeah. Do lattes count as coffee, or am I a pussy for liking them? Well, if you're a pussy, then I'm a pussy, friend.
You're 2000 and latte.
I keep thinking about what you both said
Fun.
after what happened to Brock. That there's some
Is it?
things we just can't control.
No.
I know you were trying to comfort me. But how do we tell ourselves our fate is ours to make? And then when the worst happens,
I
I
been
only drink
rubbing-
fraps, says Eric is here.
some people believe life
Well,
gives you
you're a
one
pussy.
step.
I have been rubbing my hand over my weird feeling face for nearly 7 straight hours.
Weird feline face.
My weird feline face. But it could be weirder and feliner. Please donate to the Facial Felinization Surgery Fund. It's the same as the other
Brother,
funds.
about the oracles of
Your
So if you want me to get a
weird,
cat
weird
face,
face.
or an espresso
Manipulated
machine,
events. Did they have an
send
agenda?
to there.
I do not doubt they held their own interests first, but in my experience,
Dang.
they could be easily fooled by
Let me
their
go
own
Am I
this way.
lifting my
We
arm
just
and rubbing
came-
it across my
Would that
face?
be a
Well, how else would I
specific
get clean?
experience, brother?
Damn it.
But we will continue another time.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know if Seb recognizes me anymore. He won't talk to me.
Okay, ready when you are. All the armor will probably
Can
Yeah,
we pay
it-
you to get a fake beard until the real one grows in?
When we go
Yes.
Gjallarhorn. Guess I was kind of hoping to see some of them here.
Seb recognizes by scent, and the beard carried all of the scent.
The beard was
And
a
now
lot
it's
of the
gone.
scent. Yeah.
No more scent.
So I have to carry around.
Lifetimes to
I have to carry around the envelope
Whatever
with my
grows
beard in
deception,
it,
he
so
heard
Seb
the
recognizes
truth
me.
is here. Do not underestimate
Did you
him.
know
Rousing speech,
Mm-hmm.
that there are businesses where you can you can send them your musk, and they will make a scent out of it. They will make a perfume out of your musk.
I like that a lot.
You can sell that. You can do like jockstrap or whatever, like
I was gonna
get
say,
your
what
undies
do I
or, like-
mail them exactly?
so you would sweat your shit up for like a week or whatever. No, yeah, like wear something and then just like don't.
Perhaps, perhaps have
wash
a,
it.
a sweaty wrestling match in my uniform.
There you go, and then you send them a sweaty piece of fabric or clothing, and they will
And they must
create a scent
Nice.
And your
from
That's
your
awesome.
scent.
I might could do that because I think I have a pretty good scent.
Mhm.
What about
I think I have a marketable
With horse,
scent.
right?
We haven't heard from him, but there's time yet. And I think we have what we
If I
need to
stunk,
take
I
the
wouldn't
path to
bother
the
with
Ragnarok
this.
feast.
Well, when you say it like that, why worry at all?
But I think I smell pretty decent.
Deece nuts.
These nuts smell pretty good.
Secret, it's good to see you so alive.
Oh, yes. I wasn't myself on last week.
I don't care. Sorry.
Glad you said. My queen.
It's really
shield
easy to
link
just hit the
will be
other buttons on the
divided among
controller.
The forces breaching from Alfheim, Helheim, and here in Midgard. We stand ready. Kratos.
I don't care. I don't care. Let me beat the game. I don't care.
Them being the way out.
She said a way out.
Then we all know what we signed up
Oh my
for.
god.
Our plan is only missing one thing.
So boring. Could you
Am I-
imagine making a game this boring?
Yours.
Could you
I can't
imagine
imagine making
being
a
like,
game this long
The
and
respect of your
boring.
troops.
you
a lot.
write it and you're like, we're gonna make the most boring
I
game
held
of
his
all
invading
time,
army
and then some
together.
people are like, I
This
liked
is
it for the
our
plot.
invasion,
I love
a
it.
siege on his
And then you're like,
terrain. I want our
idiot.
most experienced wartime
Got 'em.
general in the field.
Suckers.
I don't care about the honors. I don't care about the prophecies and champions. I just need us to win.
Am I a pussy for only drinking mocha
I know what I'm
frappuccinos?
asking.
Yes.
Just
Yeah. Undebatably, yes.
Invisible
Indubitably,
wall.
yes.
Here we are.
Yay.
Cool.
Tent is to the right, and Atreus, yours is to the left.
Sweet.
Mine?
A
Tent.
young warrior needs
Can I
his own
punch you in the
Clowns
face?
to the left of me, jokers
I do.
to the right. Here
Wow.
I am.
Thanks.
Sleep on what we spoke of. Let me know in the morning what you decide.
It's Mike Tyson's
We're
favorite
still
song.
starting paths. We should not be starting any more paths.
Well, apparently this game is created in a way where,
Of course.
you know, when you beat the game, it's like, oh yeah, there's all this other shit you can do after you're done officially beating the game, which I'm not going to do.
You should do
But yeah, I've heard that it gets challenging in the New Game Plus.
it. Well, I guess we'll find
I've heard
that out
I've
when
heard
we
that
do
the
New
way the game
Plus.
is supposed to feel is like after the end credits. I've
good.
unironically heard. This is not even a joke. I've unironically heard.
Yeah,
that.
yeah. No, I do believe you've heard that. So you just gotta make your way through the first 30
Oh.
hours, 40 hours, and then the real
Yeah.
game begins.
I've heard
Then
it
it's
feels
fun.
really balanced once you've passed
Oh, sick.
the entire game.
Ah,
I've
it's
heard that
exactly
then
the
it
time
starts
you
to
want
feel
it to
balanced.
Start
And
feeling
the gameplay
balanced.
feels great to play, and just, you know, everything's just great.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait for New Game Plus. Now you got me all psyched.
Shut up.
You know, One Piece gets good around episode 348.
You know, The Simpsons gets good at around season 32, I think.
I find they're starting to come into their own. Simpsons has really found its voice in the 2020s.
Oh. You know,
Who
I found,
can
like...
go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead, I will. Okay, so I found, like, their cast, like, wasn't appropriately balanced until they added Lady Gaga. I felt like that was the one member that was missing before it
Wait,
became
is she like a
okay,
regular?
yeah, this makes sense. No, she was in one episode, and I think it's
Okay.
the worst rated episode. Is the reason why I'm
is something with her and Lisa and everyone hates it.
Yeah, and I haven't watched the full episode, but I've heard the arguments, which makes sense because, you know, Lisa has always been kind of like anti-establishment, every single time
She's
they've
a real
had
anti-disestablishmentarian.
Yeah, like the most of the times where they've featured a celebrity on the show that isn't playing another character and they're playing themselves, it didn't just exist to be like, wow, you're the
Wow,
celebrity.
there's that person.
Whoa, you're so great, and I'm so happy to be the person that's. I'm happy you're paying attention to me, and I worship
You know who
celebrity
Albert
culture. and
Brooks
you're
never
the best.
played on The Simpsons? Albert Brooks.
Exactly. Yeah. And even Michael Jackson didn't play Michael Jackson. You know, like the biggest celebrity
Yeah.
they've ever had on the fucking show played a completely. You know, like a character they didn't even credit him. You know, like.
I
So,
heard.
Yeah, for it seems contradictory to what the show is, and especially when you're going to have a character like Lisa, which, you know, shouldn't be just like gawking and like idol. She should be having some contrarian like. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
of
healthy for girls to idolize these. She should be saying something like that. It would be as if the Barbie episode existed and she was like, "Oh, I love Barbie. I want it. Barbie's the best."
She's got
like,
a new hat.
Yeah, literally that. You're taking the character and
Yeah.
everything that mattered about her
Better to have
and
weapons and not need them
betraying
all
it
the way
to
around.
such an extreme degree that you don't understand the show anymore. Not the same writers,
Yeah. I haven't fact checked, but I remember hearing that Michael Jackson voiced the speaking parts of that character, but didn't do the singing. They had a
Who
Michael
knows?
Jackson
I would like to fact check
impressionist
that.
do
Really?
that. Yeah, but I definitely remember hearing
interesting.
that. So if anyone knows, hit me up or don't. I've already lost interest.
And
what I was gonna
Honest
say
Gaslighter,
was-
I agree. I also just remembered when a couch gag was just a Kesha song. I think that's the first time I started hating The Simpsons.
It was. I believe it was the song TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok on the clock, body, bam, 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 sunlight, bam, 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 bam. Oh, and it was just unironically, no commentary,
No,
nothing funny.
Just
no
a fun
humor,
Kesha
just
song.
like, hey, the fact that we're doing a Kesha song in of itself is supposed to be something that you enjoy because Kesha is a popular thing right now. The song is popular a year ago, so you must
she
like
has a
this.
$sign in her name.
Yeah, and yeah, again, like Simpsons cannot stay current. It takes a year for them to animate it,
Exactly.
to send it off to Korea and back. You know, so
My son's grown some.
it's not even
Johnny here.
topical at that point.
We must be
but-
going.
What were you gonna say?
I was going to say one thing that I'll say in a sec. Here I Am 407 has, according to Wikipedia, Michael Jackson did the speaking parts, but the character's singing voice was performed by a sound-alike Kip Lennon due to contractual obligations Jackson had with his record company.
Okay,
So there you go. And then the other thing I was
so
going
that
to
would
say
have been cool for
was-
Jackson to sing that though.
but
That'd
I
been
guess he
really
just legally couldn't.
Nice.
Excuse me.
And the other thing was, do you know who can absolutely go fuck themselves as a group? Is anyone who has found themselves in the last 3 to 5 years saying, you know, New Simpsons is actually pretty good.
LW.
What tomorrow brings.
LW, Daiquiri, and a bunch of other people.
Like to spend
You're
it
wrong.
doing something besides hate.
You've never seen old Simpsons if you
I don't
can
know if
say that
LW said that.
unironically.
I think that's the closest we've had to someone saying that, but he just said
Daiquiri
watched
said it.
them.
To,
I don't-
Daiquiri straight up.
Oh,
said it to
Daiquiri.
me.
I believe that.
Yes.
I believe that. But
Yeah.
LW, I don't even think he said he enjoys it. He just said he watches them, which
He
is
watched it.
too much. Which is like already embarrassing.
That is
Like,
too
who
much
watches-
already. But
clearly, they're continuing to make new episodes, so theoretically, there's ratings.
someone's
There's
got to be
ad
watching.
space being bought. There's people
Yeah.
watching it, and we said, "Who is this?" And LW said, "I watch New Simpsons." That I was just so upset. He didn't say he enjoyed it though, but yeah,
Daiquiri enjoyed it.
I believe it.
I believe. I believe. You believe in God? I believe. I believe.
Why would you watch new episodes of The Simpsons when there's so many other things you could watch? I don't understand.
Watch New Simpsons.
Why would you like? I literally don't understand because I don't think that anybody that's ever told me that they do that says that they enjoy them. So it must be
Besides
some
Daiquiri,
sort of
who
like,
loves it.
you know, when you
It's a
just
hostage
do
situation.
No, it's what's the word for it? Tradition. When you just do something out
Sure.
of tradition, like yeah, it's like
routine.
yeah, like previous
I
generations.
don't enjoy
did
this anymore, but I can't stop doing it.
yeah, like daylight savings time.
Don't
You
get-
know, like
Adam,
people, you just do it because
don't-
other people have done it before.
Don't get me fired up about DST. It's not the time.
It's basically what The Simpsons is. I think that's the most apt analogy I could
The
possibly
Simpsons
make.
is the daylight savings time of television.
I think that we got it. I think we figured it out.
We cracked it.
I can't.
Are you gonna kiss your dad goodnight or what? What's even?
Thank you,
going on?
KRS. 30-month
And you
resub.
don't
I
stop.
appreciate it.
We'll tell you a story.
Thank you so much.
If I fall asleep,
I appreciate it very
promise we'll
much.
finish it
Thank you.
tomorrow?
Thanks, Kurs X360. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Of course. No.
It'd be cool if there was a skip cutscene button, but there is no such thing in this
No,
game. Actually.
no.
There was an old man.
All right, I'm trying to imagine,
Chopped wood for his
and let me peer into the future of a debate with one of the 6 people that enjoyed the story of this game. And I asked them, what did you enjoy about the story? Let me imagine, let's say like, oh yeah, the relationship. The boy and the father relationship was just like, it was so poignant.
as time went. And one day
Just things that could be interchangeable with the first game, like where you would say it in defense of this game, but you really wouldn't know if it was this game or the previous game.
You're really
That they
kind
were
of
talking
talking
about?
about the first game,
Yeah.
and you can't
I
spell.
feel like that would be
poignant
most
without
of
pig.
it. You know, like people talking about The Lion King 2019, they're like, oh yeah, the this thing that the first movie is responsible for.
Yeah.
Kill him. Cry.
Next snap.
You know, it's
Touching.
crazy. I didn't think when I started this game that I would think it was bad. I didn't think that. And yet, as we continue along with this game, I'm like, the dial is turning from mid to bad. And we're continuing to go towards bad. And I'm like, I think this game is bad, actually.
And is that?
I
that's
think
where
it's not good.
That's where the
Holy fuck, holy
gods
shit,
in-
holy shit. Oh my god, that part of the soundtrack right there, that was so reminiscent of something else. That was literally a ripoff. But fuck Big Nobody, you ripped off another soundtrack. If I can figure out exactly what the fuck that
gonna
was, that
get
from
you.
Halo?
I'm gonna
What
get
the
you
fuck
so
was
good.
that? That was literally something. Oh my god, that was literally from something else. That was literally from something else. That was not from this game. Ba-da-da-boom, boom. That was from a Halo game. That was literally from a Halo game. I'm so pissed off. He keeps stealing from other things. Holy shit. If I can find out exactly what that was literally identical. Like, literally the exact same key to a Halo game. I'm so familiar with those. Holy shit. I would have to figure out exactly where that's from. But, like, this is, what, the 6th time, at least, that's happened in this game? Where I'm like, oh, this composer that I didn't think was anything special. Wow, they're creating music that doesn't, you know,
Turns
it's
out
not...
he's pretty special.
You know, it's
doing other people's stuff.
It's technically not like poorly orchestrated in the sense that they're doing notes that don't fit in a key of, you know, they're not creating melodies that don't match with the key of the song, but it's unoriginal, it's uninspired, it's all this other bullshit that we've seen forever. And he's literally ripping off other songs. I hate these types of composers. I literally hate these composers.
He can't keep
Where they have-
getting away with this.
They have I feel bad for them if they're not consciously doing it. But at the same time, they shouldn't have this job. They shouldn't have it. If they're not consciously doing it, they still shouldn't have this job. If they're not consciously... Like, if if Yoko Kanno is somehow not consciously ripping off all those other people, if they're not consciously doing it, they still shouldn't have a job doing it. If their subconscious is stealing music from other people, they still shouldn't have a job. This composer's shit. I hate him.
How dare you talk
My
about
God,
Buck
it's
that
literally
way.
just... And there's no other piece of media. There's no other... It might have been Halo Reach. It might have been. I'm not sure. I would have to cross-reference it. But there's no, like...
It's at Halo Beach.
I don't play other games or, like, you know, watch other movies. Like, for the most part, I'm not constantly like, holy shit, that sounds exactly like something else. The last time that I've had this happen that many times with the same composer was with Yoko Kanno. And there's an entire video that, you know, I went on Destiny's stream talking about this. Please watch that, because I make a very compelling case about that. It's not just like, oh yeah, it's just a coincidence. Please watch that.
Are you mispronouncing Yoko Ono?
No, Yoko Kanno. I have not felt this way about a composer since Yoko Kanno. I literally have not.
In my land.
In terms, like it literally just seems like they're lifting or borrowing things from other pieces of media, from other songs, from other parts of songs. I'm not going to say they're consciously doing it because I don't know. But either way, that's shit. Make your own stuff.
It's
Make your
hard,
own
though.
compositions.
I want to make other people's stuff.
Oh my God. Some people don't know the difference. Some people literally don't know the difference.
You once tried to take charge of your ending, did you know?
Some people think that like creating new music is just like taking bits and pieces from other people's existing music and then recreating it and then like doing it in a way that's like technically not plagiarism. Like rewording a Wikipedia article for your fucking essay, you know? Like some people think that that's what music is.
Distant future.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for those people.
Much time ahead ahead of us.
I wish to better
Bitches.
a future that will exist without me whenever that day comes. For you
Boop.
and for our
There's inspiration and then there's plagiarism. So if I were this guy, Buttfuck Me Nobody, I don't remember his name, Bear McCready or something, whatever his name is. If I were this person...
His name is Bear and we're mad at him? How can he be mad at Bear?
I don't even know if that's his name.
I think someone said it was. I'm like,
if I
hope
was
his name's
Buttfuck
Bear.
McNobody and I was using the exact same inspirations, I would have changed more about it so that people who have an ear for music wouldn't listen to this and be like, "Oh, that's just that."
culmination.
If you want to take inspiration from something and you want to be like, I want to have the same feeling, I want to have the same instrumentation, I want to have the same emotion as this other part.
Yeah, style is one thing, but the notes are a different thing.
I shouldn't hear something and then be instantly reminded of it in the same way that, like, you know, you smell like
Gathered my ashes.
a campfire burning and you're like, oh my god, this is like this is literally a campfire burning. Like, it shouldn't be the exact, like, oh, that's even too vague.
Do this for me.
It's way more specific than that. There's something that I wish I could communicate to people that don't understand music as well. But yeah, please watch that video of me on Destiny's stream talking about Yoko Kanno, because
It's a girl's
that
name.
is like the most egregious example of just a composer that is consistently stealing other people's compositions, and people defend them for some reason. Yeah. As the guy that debunked the whole Kimbaspiracy, there is a degree to which I would say, no, they're definitely stealing. And Yoko Kanno is definitely that. Buttfuck McNobody, I'm willing to say they don't know they're doing it. I think Yoko Kanno knows they're doing it.
You know. You know damn right.
Buttfuck McNobody seems like a person that, like, is given temp music and then just, like, might just be trying to create something similar, or I don't know. But it's also weird that, like, what was it, 2 or 3 of the songs, I was like, that's literally Lord of the Rings. And then, oh, they're the same composer as Rings of Power. Like, that's a little too much of a coincidence, right? Like, oh no, you're inspired by the other thing that you're working on that you're attached to. Like, oh. Yeah, I don't like this composer.
What's going on?
It is time.
Dad ass.
Father. Sir.
Get out of here, Das. Get the fuck out of here. You're banned. Did you hear Das cheats at Fall Guys? What a
I
loser.
didn't, but I can...
What a loser. They
I believe
cheat
it.
at Fall Guys. Oh, look at all the caps. That's exact. You know what, Das? That's exactly how you were like in Amogus when you were actually sus. Is you defended yourself that hard. So now I believe you do cheat. I was joking at first, but now I believe you cheat, because that's how you defended yourself in Amogus and you were sus. You have proof, Adam. How about you have punctuation?
Be your general.
How about you put a comma in that
It will
sentence?
be an honor to
That's
fight
exactly
alongside you.
what someone who cheats at Fall Guys would say.
Aye, brother.
Jogo, you're sorry for not believing me? Yeah, trust my fucking horse's intuition next time.
What are your
Could you imagine? So, okay. Don't worry, Des. I'm not seriously accusing you of cheating at Fall Guys. But when we were
I am.
playing Among Us, Sickab and I were like, so how the game works is, you know, someone's the killer, you accuse other people of being the killer, nobody knows except the killers, and then, you know, blah, 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 you know. I'm sure you've played variations of the same game.
Sure.
Werewolves, etc.
Secret Hitler.
Secret Hitler, your favorite game.
It's a good game.
And in the round, Sickab and I were like like we could vouch for each other because we were, we were doing our tasks. I saw him, he saw me. We both came across a body, and it was like, okay, shit. And then Das was like running the other direction. I was like, well, what the fuck? Das clearly killed this person, but like Sikab didn't know. It was one of those things like, oh, the killer could have vented. Sikab was giving way too much credit for Das when like we should have been just chopping block. Like it doesn't matter. But Sikab was like, no, but if you start like ejecting people, if you start killing people that you don't know, then that benefits the killers because then there's less not killers if you got the wrong people out. But I was like, no, I know it's Das. And Das was like, I think the killer was both Sikab and Adam. I was like, I know it's you. Why would you say that? Why would you say like, oh, I think it's both of you right now? I was like, why would you like that was immediately like, it's definitely you. And then people thought it was me and they booted me out. And then it was Das. It was Boy that said that? What do you mean it was?
Also, apparently,
I thought it was Das.
all of this was you are a boy and not Das, and that you owe Das a written apology.
Well then, okay. Well, it was you that was the killer then.
I came to
So I was right, even if it was the wrong reasons.
past, to start a new life.
I just got an emergency
Oh my
telegram
God.
from Vexel.
There's a clip that says, "You're boy says something and Das gets the blame." Okay, well, maybe I had ESP.
This is the second time he's been blamed for it.
I would hope it's
No,
not Sikab.
it's not.
I think it's both
But-
Adam and Sikab.
All right.
Okay.
That was your boy.
Who-
you're
wait,
right.
who
I
said
don't
that
think it's
actually?
Adam.
Who said that?
That
Sad.
would be characteristic.
Who said that?
I think that was
Say
Das.
Das? Okay, so Sikab gaslit me into thinking it was Das. Das is definitely fucking
I like
Das.
that.
Okay.
I said, who said that? And then Sikab said, I think it was Das. And then I was like, Das is definitely
Das,
the killer.
fuck you.
And I happened to be right, even though your boy was the one who said the stupid thing. Based on that,
Best of both
we're
worlds.
voting Das
Okay.
right now.
Well, I was wrong, but thank you. And I'm glad we learned my mistake.
I just got an emergency telegram from Vexel.
I do not want this
What have you
war.
done, you madman? I guess I can't be on his airplane team
suffered
anymore.
enough.
I don't have the look.
There's an airplane? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Prophecy did not be answered. Nor will it win this battle.
That
There's
one.
an airplane. Oh.
Wars are won by those that are willing to sacrifice everything.
Can you just, like, die
Vengeance.
forever?
Can you
just, like,
not?
leave? Like
you just,
literally,
like,
like,
not?
who gives a shit? Who gives... I feel like this is like Master Chief and, like, Halo Infinite at this point. I'm like, who gives a shit? Fucking,
The
who
realms have
cares?
suffered. Enough.
Oh, no. You're playing the serious music. You're serious now. Everybody is serious. Who cares? Look at this little shit. Look at the boy. What a
Today.
fucking asshole.
I refuse to look at the boy. I will never look at the boy.
Oh, look at this cast of characters. It's so important if you just shut your mouth and don't say anything or don't experience emotion the entire game. I'm a boy. Boy. He didn't even say boy this whole game. That'd be
Not
like if
enough
Neil
boy.
Breen decided to make a movie and nothing funny happened.
Where he wasn't twins and robot Jesus.
Yeah.
Does Vexel have a separate furry Twitter now?
Yes. Which is
Coward.
weird because he's not representing a major organization
I was gonna
anymore.
say, now he doesn't need it.
No, it doesn't. He doesn't need it. A little bit too late.
Vexel to me, Ari Beard. This can only be the result of you losing a bet you felt extremely confident in. Like who can use the most slurs in a sentence. Lucky guess.
What's happening again? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's like
to
super important and emotional, and I'm so epic because there's white light, and like man, it's bright and stuff. Like oh wow.
I honestly can't tell
The
you
big boy-
if this is the end or a boss battle's coming.
The
I guess it's a
beginning,
boss
beginning maybe is the opening
Or is it-
cutscene or something.
Oh, is
like
this the
it's
opening
just
cutscene? Is
like,
the opening
so,
just
it's
finishing?
so basic. It's so fucking basic. Like I think I was right in comparing this to Marvel shit because I think that's the type of person that's soying over this shit. I think it's just like, oh wow, the big muscly man. I like the big muscly man.
My ears are burning.
Goes after Niflheim next.
They're trying to shut out Ragnarok.
You gotta stop
It's just
those
I'm
other
struggling to like understand what this is doing well artistically. It's so basic and recycled and regurgitated. Like holy shit. Get on with. Sorry. Get on. I keep hitting myself with the controller and it pauses.
Stop self-harming with the controller.
It's so sensitive. Unlike me.
Just wait.
Boy, oh boy. Is Vexel's... Okay, shut up for a minute. Is Vexel's fur account NSFW? No, Vexel is sexless and it's extremely wholesome.
Ingrid.
He's not sexless. He's aromantic.
Well,
He's he's aromantic and nobody wants to fuck him. So in practice he's sexless, but not.
Watch our flanks.
All right.
War machines.
I've got ways I could continue this riff, but I don't know if it would be too much personal information, so I'm just not going to.
I wish you had. I like a good riff.
Yeah,
I like
we're
a good
live
riff,
streaming to hundreds of people live and then thousands of people in the VOD, so maybe not. I'm
I
a respectful
especially like a
person.
good riff at someone's expense.
At a dog's expense.
At a objectively bad dog's expense.
The aromantic thing is perfectly fine to say because he did have that in his Twitter bio at one point.
Yes, he did.
So.
Which
I
that's
will
just
say-
code for that's just code for autism though. Like that, it's not its own thing.
No.
Not looking so good.
I felt that one, brother.
That's I don't understand what feelings are.
No. Beep. Wow, the music's got drums now. It's like a war thing. Fort.
It's got dogs.
Oh, it's so epic and like also emotional. The string music. It's like that other
It's a
thing that
real
it
Avengers
reminds me of.
ending.
It's like other things that it reminds. You know, it's not a unique score. It reminds me of other things, and it's clearly trying to emulate other things that have already existed. It's like, wow, I totally feel those same emotions because they're totally earned right now. Oh no, wow. Who cares? Who gives a shit? This is so stupid. This game's getting worse and worse every fucking second I play it. It's just so annoying. I just want it to be over. It's so long.
It's really long. It's really, really long.
And we knew it was long. And it's just, it's still just like, fucking get over, like, just get on with it. Like, what are you doing?
It's a real minute 12 of Battle of the Five Armies.
That, it's like so fucking reminiscent of something else. I swear to fucking God. I don't like hearing a score where it's like, are we playing a mixtape of other scores? I don't like feeling that way. I like to feel like maybe the score has a voice. It sucks. It genuinely sucks.
Incoming!
What's our next plan, brother?
We have no other plan. Our focus remains on the war machines.
We should head to the flaw behind the Asgard Tower. Without Ragnarok, it's our only chance to break through the wall.
Fuck, I tried to dodge.
You said only Sub taught you how to use it.
I'm afraid I was wrong.
Oh man, it's gonna bug me what that is, but it's so familiar. It's like it's something I've watched like multiple times. That part of the score. Fuck. Oh, shit. Bye. Knock it out of the sky. How do I do that? No. Well, how come I can't? Ow, fuck. Covered in what? Bisexual frost?
Yeah, you know how frost be. I'm getting so good at not accidentally muting myself.
I am. What is that? What is that?
Really
it's
all turned around.
It's literally the exact same melody, exact same instruments, different, slightly different context. Oh my god, what is that? It's so. I felt that way like throughout this entire fucking game. I feel like there's been this itching like tip of my tongue, like, oh, what is this music that I'm hearing right now? Like fuck, that's exactly what's happened listening to fucking Yoko Kanno's music. It's so obviously ripped off. Like, this is the second composer I felt that way about, and like the first one, Yoko Kanno, I feel like it's been pretty fucking definitive. So at this point, I'm really not, I'm really not interested in entertaining the whole like, oh yeah, oh wow, yeah, it's just maybe it's a coincidence that like I'm constantly thinking of other scores that I've heard while listening to this one composer's work. An emotion I don't feel listening to any other composer's work. Yeah, this guy's a fucking piece of shit.
Is it the
what is that?
Title theme from Grown Ups 2?
No. Oh wait,
Prove it.
maybe? No.
Was that?
Huh?
Oh, what is it? It's
Odin's
gonna.
new Valkyrie Queen is
Next
now
time I hear it,
this company.
next time I hear it, I might remember it, or I might associate it to this. I mean. Wish I knew what this was right now.
Focus up.
God damn. I think it's a movie. Just give me 1 second. Fuck, it's so familiar. It's so incredibly familiar. I hate this. I hate this so much.
Evil Morty theme. It almost is actually.
That's not what I was thinking. All right.
It's not the one, but it's actually not far off. It's like it's the same key.